Hey y'all, get under the covers and get comfortable because we're about to get intimate. No, not that kind of intimate, but close. Did you know that 3 of the most intimate conversations we can have are sex, mental health, and finances? Probably didn't expect that last one, did you? Financial challenges are actually one of the leading causes of divorce and stress today. A big reason? We don't talk about it. At least not thoroughly anyhow. That's where I come in. Hi, I'm Dr. Michelle Marie, a certified wealth coach, best-selling author, and the creator of Bedroom Talks. Get financially intimate. A podcast focused on bringing awareness to the importance of financial intimacy and enticing openness to get real in a judgment-free zone. Together, we're going to cover a multitude of financial topics so you can leap toward financial freedom with confidence. Are you ready? Grab your wine or whatever drink you prefer, and let's unrobe this topic. Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Bedroom Talks, Get Financially Intimate. I'm your host, Dr. Michelle Marie, and today we're going to get ready to rock the back to school season with budget-friendly ideas and planning tips, specifically curated for all you awesome parents out there. So grab your pens and notebooks and let's dive right in. As parents, we know how back to school expenses can really add up quickly, but we don't have to fear. Let's start by finding budget-friendly alternatives for essential school supplies. Swap brand names for store brands, use coupons, and hit those back to school sales. Your wallet is definitely going to thank you later. And I know some of you are probably already thinking, yeah, I know all that. It's cool. Maybe there's a point or two in here that you might not have thought about. Or guess what? Maybe there's a couple of things that you probably could have shared with some friends who might not know. And I'd invite you to share this episode with them. All right. Here's a pro tip. Before you go shopping, take inventory of what you already have at home. You might actually be surprised at how many items you can reuse from the previous year. Or maybe some of those things that are just kind of sitting in the closet that you haven't touched in a while. Especially if you have younger kiddos, don't focus too much on it. They're not going to know any better or care that much in most cases. All right, time to get our organizational hats on, parents. Planning ahead is the key to a successful school year for both you and your kids. You want to create a study schedule and a weekly planner to keep track of assignments and activities. I remember when my son was younger, they actually had planners that they came with every year. Not all school systems do the same thing. It's okay. There's stuff on Canva that's free. There's resources out there that you can find that are very inexpensive that you can create. Even if the school gives you one, you can create something that makes sense for your family, maybe even something that can track for all the kids and not just each of them individually. But understand this, being organized saves you time and money in the long run. And don't forget about meal planning. Prepping lunches and snacks in advance can save you time from last minute trips to expensive cafeterias. Or even the grocery store where you'll end up picking up things that you didn't plan on getting in the first place. Okay, so we understand that supporting your kids' education means more than just buying supplies. So here are some extra tips that can help you on this journey. Number 1, set a budget. Determine a back-to-school budget and stick to it. It'll keep you on track and avoid unnecessary splurges. Number 2, and I know this isn't everyone's favorite, secondhand shopping. Okay, again, especially for those little ones. Thrift stores and online marketplaces are treasure troves for gently used school items at a fraction of the cost. Okay, I would go check it out, see what's there. And, sometimes there's things that are like, yeah, no, that's not going to work. Sometimes there's really decent things that you'll be surprised that you'll find at these thrift stores. Bring it home, clean it up, you're good to go. All right. Another option is you can host a swap party. Gather parents in your community and exchange gently used school supplies to meet everyone's needs. Maybe your kids are a little bit older and you have some things that you just haven't gotten rid of and you're trying to, get rid of some stuff in the house or help somebody else out. And you can, some people with younger children. Maybe there's people in your community that have older kids than you, whatever it is. Or maybe some parents that may have gone to school with your kids or something of that nature. Just gather a few people and be like, hey, bring what you have and let's see what we can swap together. You might be surprised at what you find. And number 4, encourage DIY projects. Get creative with DIY school projects and decorations, especially all throughout the year. And even more so on those holidays. The ones where all the kids are having to bring these different things, or like Valentine's Day and stuff like that, and everyone's going crazy and bringing all the fancy stuff. Get DIY with it. Go search Pinterest. Whatever works for you. But doing this is a fun way to bond with your kids while saving money. Before we continue, I want to pause and take a moment to remind you about some resources that I have, okay? If you're ready to embrace financial freedom this back to school season, check out my website at www.drmichelleMarie.com. You'll discover free resources to empower your family's financial journey. We have budgeting hacks, saving strategies, things of that nature. Just click on the freebies tab and get started today. We've got you covered for a successful school year ahead with financial freedom. As we navigate this new school year, let's find some inspiration. I've got a scripture for you and a quote today. Philippians 4:13 says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Believe in yourselves and your children, and you'll conquer any academic and financial challenge that comes your way. Remember, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. That was from Nelson Mandela. Empower your children through education and watch them grow as extraordinary individuals. You can even incorporate financial education in the little things that you do regularly with your children. Maybe that'll be an episode coming soon. All right, it's time to ace the school year with a budget-savvy mindset and organizational prowess, parents. Remember with proper planning and wise spending, your family will have an A+ year, both academically and financially. Hey, thank you for joining me on this episode of Bedroom Talks, Yet Financially Intimate. To all the wonderful parents out there, you've got this. Let's make this school year extraordinary for our kids together. Talk to you soon.